Hello adventurer! If you want to try unique local desserts on your visit to Singapore that's not just ice cream, this video is for you. Because I'll be taking you to 3 dessert spots that only locals know about that offers the most authentic local taste. So if you're on a diet or very close to diabetes, please click away. Otherwise, let's begin. Starting with the simple yet glorious peanut soup from 75 Arboling. Traditionally, these are called Tang Yuan, which is referring to the glutinous rice ball with sesame or peanut paste filling served in a bowl of sweet soup. But in 75 Arboling, you get to choose from a wider variety of fillings and soup. For the classic taste, get the peanut or sesame filling in ginger soup. The warmth of the ginger soup is especially comforting on colder rainy days or when you're feeling a little bit under the weather. But beware, the ginger may be too spicy for some of you. For something sweet and delightful, go for the peanut soup, which is my favorite. This peanut soup is not what you think. The peanuts are actually soft, the kind that almost melts in your mouth because they've been steeped and cooked for hours on end. Okay, enough talking, now time for a taste. The glutinous rice ball is on point, chewy with a surprise sweet center. The spoonfuls of peanut soup gives a nice sweet earthiness. These peanuts are creamy, smelt in your mouth. The best part, it's not too sweet. Anyway, don't take my word for it. Come and try for yourself at 75 Arboling at the Chinatown Complex Hawker Center. This place also sells one of the best green iced jelly worms in Singapore. The iconic shaved ice, red beans, green jelly worms topped with coconut milk and gula melaka, the chendol. This is fantastic on a hot day. Just look at my chendol. It's already melted. Before it becomes soup, let's have a taste. Each spoonful is cooling, creamy and sweet, but not just the typical sweet. The authentic kind of chendol uses gula melaka, which is a type of palm sugar that has a better depth in the sweetness, similar to molasses. Also, they don't overdo the gula melaka. If you buy from some other shops, they add a lot of very sweet, syrupy gula melaka. It tastes more sweet when it's not too sweet, it's very enjoyable. It's also a good icebreaker activity. To get your rice ball and chendol fix, take the train down to Chinatown and look for this very colorful building, the Chinatown Complex. It's right beside the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. Actually, this whole place, the hawker center, is an excellent place to get delicious and affordable local food. If you're new to Singapore, this is your key to the full Singapore experience. If you want to learn how to enjoy yourself fully at the hawker centers, watch my other video guide here later. But for now, let's get to our next dessert spot, which is actually just down the road. Just 10 minutes walk to the north, you'll get to the Hong Lim Hawker Center. What's black and white, sweet and comforting? Life? No, it's the Pulut Hitam. This black glutinous rice topped with coconut milk is more than it seems. Give it a little stir and this black and white turns into a creamy goodness. Time for a taste. The coconut milk with the starchiness of the glutinous rice. Great combo. And this store added a longan that gives this such a good fruity punch. What makes this nicely sweet is the similar use of palm sugar. So really each bite is a subtle sweet with chewiness and depth. If you like sweet, creamy, chewy desserts, the Pulut Hitam is for you. This one we just tried is from Xing Desserts, which is at Hong Lim Hawker Center, that also sells not just Pulut Hitam, but Tau Suan. Actually very funny, this dessert has an alternate name in Indonesia. You see this? It's so viscous, right? In Indo, they call it snot beans. Snot. Essentially, this is a starchy mung bean dessert topped with this fried fritters called the youtiao. And this is really what makes or break a Tau Suan. Let's have a taste. Oh yeah. So the starchiness and the sweetness of the mung bean, it's not very overwhelming. It's very comforting. Just hugs your tongue and nice. But that's not all. When you hit the youtiao in your mouth, it's a savory explosion. Very nice contrast to enjoy with the slight starchiness with the mung beans. When possible, ask for extra youtiaos. They'll make a whole world of difference. Today I actually asked for this portion, but they said they don't have enough youtiao for the rest of the day, so they couldn't give me extra. So sad. By the way, none of these shops paid me to try out their desserts. I just genuinely like them, and I want all of you to have a taste of the local experience. So if you find this helpful so far, please leave a like so that more people can find it. Next, let me take you to a legendary local traditional dessert store at Bugis. I just gotta finish all this first. Yeah, I hate wasting food, so I actually skipped lunch to make this video for you guys. Not complaining though. If you didn't know what you're looking for, you wouldn't have found this place. Fortunately, you're watching this video. Get up to the second floor and you'll find the Yat Ka Yan. I purposely came here during off hour so it's not so crowded. But if you come here during lunch or dinner peak, there might be a long line, but no worries, they actually move really fast. First, I'll show you guys the cheng teng. The name actually is quite misleading because cheng teng in Hokkien means clear soup. But as you can see, this is anything but clear. Each portion comes with a medley of barley, longan, snow fungus. You can get it iced or warm, but I'm getting the iced one to help me cool down. Let's give it a taste. Unlike other desserts, this one is meant to be very light and refreshing. It's not too sweet, there's more herbal and fruity notes to it, and the white fungus gives a very unique crunchy texture to the flavor. Definitely one of my favorite traditional Chinese desserts. Let me show you more. We'll get the traditional Asian style mashed yam. This is called the oni. If you're a fan of yam, this is a very yummy one for you. It can't get any yummier than this. This is literally yam paste. Let's have a taste. Very yummy. Every spoonful, velvety smooth, very creamy. Taste-wise, starchy, warm, sweetness that just melts in your mouth. The ginkgo nut, it gives a nice bitey texture. Similarly, the best part is not too sweet. So you can really feel and taste the yam. I didn't know this, but yam paste contains lard, so it's not halal. But it's also what gives it the silky sheen and the subtle savory kick that makes it so nice. Anyway, beware when getting the oni because it's very dense. If you think that you always have room for dessert, you definitely haven't had oni. I really think you can have this for lunch and still be fine at dinner. That's why I actually got it in a takeaway box so I can bring it home and share this with my wife. But the downside is, actually I'm supposed to put some coconut milk to give it even more creaminess, but because it's a takeaway, the person told me not to put the coconut milk because the hot and cold will make the coconut milk spoil. How about I just try one spoon? There you go. I poured some of the coconut milk onto the spoon. Oh yeah. Makes it flow better because now the starchiness are balanced by the coconut milk. Everything is a lot creamier. Wow. Definitely must eat with the coconut milk. So usually when they sell yam paste, they also sell other kind of paste like black sesame, peanut, red bean. I'm guessing they really mastered the art of beating ingredients into delicious pops. These pastes are honestly the best way to taste the ingredients in its peak flavor because you really get to enjoy it in its pure concentrated form. At Yat Ka Yan, they have the triple mini bowl taster. I've picked the black sesame paste, which is essentially the filling that we ate in the glutinous rice ball, the almond paste, which is almond, ground, steeped and cooked for a long time, and the red bean lotus. The red bean portion is very common, but the lotus might be the game changer here. So let's have a try. The black sesame first. Very good. As expected, the nutty earthiness of the sesame is very concentrated and the creaminess is on point. If you like the taste of sesame, this sesame paste will be a treat. Now, the almond paste. Very light, very creamy, and the subtle taste of almond. It's like a nicer almond milk. But honestly, I don't really like almond in this form because to me, almond must be crunchy. So I definitely prefer the black sesame paste. Now, the red bean lotus. It's a nice mix. The lotus seed gives a bit of crunchiness, and the red bean very tasty. Again, not too sweet. Out of the three, the red bean lotus is the most unique, but all three are pretty good. The best part about Yat Ka Yan is that they also sell all kinds of other local desserts. Just take a look at this complete menu. You can even find the chendol and Pulut Hitam that we tried earlier on. The best way to get there is to take the train to the Bugis train station, get out via exit C, cross the Bugis street, and you'll be 15 minutes away from the Fortune Center. Pro tip, if you really want to try a lot of the local desserts here, bring some friends because one person can only eat so much. Be prepared to bring some cash because they don't take any card payments. And congratulations! Now you'll always know where to go for unique local desserts. But what you're gonna have for your main course? Well, watch this next video to learn about what are the local dishes that you must try while you're here. I'll see you there. I bought some more to bring home.